Welcome to Outside the Box. I'm Felicity Huffman, and I am here with my Desperate Housewives co-star, Doug Savant. And we're going to ask each other some questions that you've submitted, and then we're going to answer some questions that are outside the box. So I'll start with the first question. Are you scared?
Bring it.
36% of fans we polled haven't made up their mind yet about the 5-year jump. What was your initial reaction? And speaking to the microphone.
I thought it was brilliant. It's a brilliant way to reset the show, and then you get to move forward, but you also have 5 years to go back into. And look how great we look 5 years later, really, pretty much. I mean, we haven't really aged a day. If you could play one of the other housewives, now, I know this has never been asked to you before, but if you, Felicity Huffman, could play one of the other housewives, who would it be?
I think it'd be really fun to play Brie Vandekamp. I also would like to try being, a Latina Spanish supermodel, but that might be outside my ken. But yeah, I think I'd like to play Brie Vandekamp.
In high school, were you a freak or a geek, or neither?
I was kind of neither. I was a little bit of a jock. In high school, were you a freak or a geek?
I was an
You can't say
Yes, we can. I think pretty much, the entire graduating class voted most likely to be an and
that's what you were.
I made a career out of it.
Yeah. Not much has changed.
Should the show announce a definitive endpoint like Lost, or do you think it can go on forever? Our show, Desperate Housewives.
Well, Mark Cherry, who created the show, has announced a definitive endpoint, and that is at 7 years. Although I have to say that in the audience today, Steve McPherson was like, not going to happen! But it's a 7-year mark. So we have 3 more years, including this one.
Yeah, so that means that Mark Cherry will leave after 7 years, but they will drag me kicking and screaming.
With a walker. Outside the box. Dream use of a summer hiatus. A summer hiatus is we take off filming for about 5 to 6 weeks where we have a little summer vacation. What's the dream use of yours?
Dream use of my summer.
Sex!
Yes, again. I would say, some family vacation, really. I mean, I know that sounds lame.
Family vacation.
But we don't take them because we're all very busy. So, but what dream use of it?
I would like to use a summer vacation to be in a Western, but not the Western where, you've got the dress on and see the guys riding up. I want to be the Western where I'm riding up and I got the gun.
Is that the genre that you would like, a fantasy? Would you like to, if you could go back? Oh,
yes, that.
For me?
Or like Elizabethan England. What's for you?
For me, film noir. I just want
really?
I just want to be a gumshoe or whatever, and I want to look at a dame and say, I want to light you a cigarette and give it to you.
You tore down my heart and put up a cheap motel. What do you have to say about yourself? That kind of thing. If you could write your dream scene for Lynette and Tom, what would it be? God, I'm so glad you got this question and I didn't.
Oh, it's for me.
Yeah.
Huh. Dream scene for Lynette and Tom would be
film noir. It's a weird flashback dream sequence.
Yeah, where Tom says, I said, shut up, Lynette, come here, smack, kiss me. And
you get your coat and say goodbye to nobody.
Yes, we've never done that before. It's so weird. I think dream scene for Tom and Lynette, I like when we get a little bit on the outs and we somehow have to bring our relationship back together. Our anniversary comes to mind when Lynette was going through cancer and having to sort of continue to mend, because I think that's what a lot of marriages in life do, that sort of repair themselves, and it's in the mending that you become closer, tougher, and able to go on.
That's well said. Oh, this is outside the box. What's the best way to be killed off a show?
Okay,
like the best death, or what do you do so that people want you off a show?
Best way to be killed off a show: death by sex.
I knew you were going to say that. I so knew you. What's Unga Bunga? Is that?
That's an old show. The punchline is death by Unga Bunga. And the entire crew here at AOL will know this joke when we get off the air.
Death by Unga Bunga.
You? Anyway, do you have another more various?
Death by sex for sure.
Right, okay.
Oh, here we go. We're done.
Thank you, Felicity.
Thank you, Felicity. Oh, no, thank you, Doug. Thanks for watching and sending in your questions, and please be sure.
Check out Desperate Housewives this fall on ABC.
Bye.